Namaste students, myself Dr. Swati KS, Assistant Professor, Department of Shastra and Bhaishya Kalpana, JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH Women's University, Jaipur. So in the today's session, we can deal regarding the knowledge regarding some of the useful instruments or the equipments which are used in the Ayurveda pharmacy. So first one is the disintegrator machine. So it works on the principles of the impact and grinding, and it is used for the powdering of the drugs, especially like coarse powders. And about coming to the mill, so the disintegrator, it consists of like drum shaped chamber made up of steel, and in the chamber there are four steel beaters, and it is like forced to a disc, and through which it passes a shaft, and which rotate at a speed up to 5000 to 7000 rpm, and the lower part of the chamber is fitted with the desired number of sieves, and the drug to be like commuted is fed into the chamber through the feet, so where it is broken by the direct flow of the beaters and by the impact of the material, which is thrown with a great force against the surface of the chamber. And nowadays like disintegrators have become like very popular because they can be used for reducing the particle size of the different kind of the material. Uses is for powdering drugs, especially coarse powders for the kwath churna, for the preparing of the kwath. And advantages means it can be used for powdering the crude vegetable drugs, and they can be used for powdering the very hard drugs, and they can be used for mixing the ointment and for mixing powder ingredient. Next one is the end runner mill. So it is modified form of pestle and mortar, and principle is that it makes on the principle of crushing and shearing, and the structure like it consists of mortar made with steel or granite, and a tumble-shaped heavy pestle is mounted uh, eccentrically in the mortar through a hinged joint. When the mortar is rotated by a motor, and the pestle rotates itself by friction, and working is that fall in the motor due to the grinding action, that is crushing and shearing are produced, scrapers are attached to the pestle, so which ensure that the material is not constantly removed, and the material is crushed and rubbed between the pestle and the rotating motor, and at the end of the grinding, the pestle is raised to facilitate the emptying and cleansing of the mortar. Advantages is that reduces the particle size even of the hard material, and large quantity of the material can be processed for reduction, and wet grinding is also possible in the mill. Next is the edge runner mill. So this mill works on the principle of crushing and friction, and this is also known as the chaser mill. And because two heavy wheels made up of steel or granite are mounted vertically on a horizontal shaft, and which are made to resolve or chase each other on the steel or granite base, and the stones may vary from 0.5 to 2.5 meter in diameter. The large sized rollers may weigh up to 6 tons. Usually the wheels are rotated, but sometimes the base determines the particle size of the material. Hence, the fineness of the particle can be increased or decreased by adjusting the height. And the materials to be ground is put on the base of the mill and is kept in the path of the runners by scrapers. So the particle size is reduced due to the crushing by the weight of the rollers, but it is like more due to the friction between the rollers and the bedstone. After grinding the material for a specified like time, it is taken out of the mill, passes through a suitable sieve, and the coarse material is obtained after sieving is again and put into the mill for the regrinding, or it may be mixed with the material to be ground in the next batches. So coming to the uses is that HNA mill is used for grinding tough materials to fine powder, and it is still used for like plant-based material. Next, sieve shakers. So a feature of the modern pharmaceutical industries, like numerous methods have been developed for like shifting powders and determining their particle size. And sieving is undoubtedly like the most common process, being applicable to the practically all powders from about like 40 upwards. And the powder under test is passed through a number of sieves of increasingly smaller size mesh, and the weight remaining on each sieve is measured. For rapid sieving, a mechanical shaker is used that imparts like gyratory and vibratory moments to spread material over the whole of the mass. And size is that the nest of the sieves is cradled loosely, a slightly inclined position in crook of an arm and tapped at the rate of approximately 150 times per minute. After about 50 taps, the sieves are put in horizontal position. The advantages is that sieve shakers are used for separation and size determination of the particles. Next, coming to the granulators. Granulators are the special machines used for wet granulation and dry mixing of the particles ingredients. And these machines ensure fast, efficient, and uniform mixing or granulation of raw material or particles. And oversized granulators are broken down into a uniform size to ensure the better blending. And there are few kinds of granulators depending on the application and the end results of the products needed. The comminuting machines, pelletizers, rapid mixer granulators, spray granulators. So this is regarding today's topic regarding the instruments. And if you have any queries, please do mention in the comment box so that I can resolve it. Thank you.